This is the knee CPM. What it does is extension, flexion. Extension straightens your knee and flexion bends it. How you want to get in the machine, you want to make sure that your foot is all the way up against this foot plate. That puts you in the correct position for the machine. You have these straps that you want to strap. You have one for the ankle and one for the leg. So you want to take this through the loop. Doesn't need to be too tight, but just tight enough to keep your foot in there. And you have this strap right here. Goes through the ring over here. Velcros back to itself again. Doesn't need to be too snug, just want to keep your leg in there. So what the machine does, like I said, extension straightens your knee out, flexion bends it. Now how to read the remote. On the remote here, you have the number in the middle. That tells you where you are at any given point. The number on the left-hand side is the extension, or the knee straight. That's where you're going down to. It's going to be at 0. You never want that to change. The number on the right, we have it set at 55. That's what you're going to be going up to. You will be making changes to that. So now how you make a change, you're going to press stop. Make sure it's stopped at a low point. You don't want it stopped higher because it can cause pain to your knee. So make sure it's stopped down at 0. You're going to press menu. Make sure it says M1. You always want to make sure it says M1. If it doesn't, keep pressing menu until you get to M1. If you make any changes while it's not in M1, you can mess up the machine. So always make sure it's in M1. You're going to press the top right hand button. It's the picture of the knee bent. You press that button, then you're going to press the plus key. And we like to take it up 5 to 10 degrees. So we're going to take it up 5 degrees up to 60. And when you get to 60, you're going to press start. That will save it, and that will start the machine. So now you see the machine start to move. We're going to take it up to 60 degrees, just so you're able to see how the machine moves and what it's going to be doing. All right, so that's all the way up at the top. That's 60 degrees. If you look here on the screen, it tells you it got up there. Now it's going to head back down. The arrow is telling you that it's going back down to 0. So now we're going to show you what the machine's going to look like when it gets all the way to the top. So that's going to be 0 degrees on the extension and 125 degrees on the flexion. So we're going to change the flexion up to 125. So if you're going up large increases at a time, you can just hold the plus key down, and it goes a lot faster than clicking individually. So we're up to 125. Now when you get there, just press start. That will save it and start the machine. All right, so this is going to be how high you're going to be going when you get to the end of your time on the CPM machine. It's 125 degrees. Now, getting out of the equipment, you always want to make sure it's down at the bottom. So we're going to wait for the machine to go all the way down. Then we're going to show you how to get out of the machine. All right, so now that the machine's getting down towards the bottom, it's at 0. You want to press stop. You want to undo the Velcro straps. And you're free to get out.